program complete. Auto-engage time sequence synchronized.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Stellaris. We are playing as the United Nations of Earth, and things are generally going well for us. We've expanded a little bit, we've got lots of friendly neighbors, which is always good, and yeah, just kind of going to be continuing along that vein at the moment as well. So, notice we're negative on energy credits again. I'm wondering what we could do is enact this capacity subsidies edict. That would cost 100 upkeep, and we don't have enough edict funds available. We are doing well for Unity though. We should right now be getting start a new tradition tree. So let's take a look. We could do diplomacy. We could do something like mercantile, which would definitely help with our amenities. But consumer goods per 100 civilians would also be increased. Amenities per 100 traders increased. Districts with commercial nexuses and trade buildings receive additional trader jobs. Trade from jobs. Consumer benefits. And marketplace of idea trade policies, which allows us to convert a portion of our trade into consumer goods or Unity, or insider trading market fee. Subterfuge genetics. Let's go for that's to do with leaders. Harmony would be stability and things like that. Empire size from pops reduced, that would be nice. Politics, we can't do that because of the galactic community or lack thereof. Unyielding, domination, all of that. Let's go first for embassies plus 3 Unity. Allows advanced diplomatic actions without an embassy. I think maybe let's go for mercantile for right now. Our economy will thank us for that later. And speaking of, we've got 6 more months before we can expand here. So I'm going to expand to the Maelstrom, then to the Impan system, then come down here, and I'd like to get to this system here, which is just 2, and then we will fill in this here, fill in these here, and then fill in kind of these ones, and fill in around here. It's going to take more than 1 episode to do all of that, but that's kind of my long-term expansion plans. I also want to be kind of friendly or above with all of our neighbors. So yeah, that will definitely be useful. We're building a spy network in the hegemony down here. I'm just wondering if there's anything we can do. For example, maybe steal some technology. I mean, not great to do with people you're allied with, but we do need influence, which I don't have. So, we've got rockworms in Caranus. So, the vast plain of loose rock and gravel stretches before us. Above it hangs a pale, empty sky. No planets or stars can be seen there. This does not appear to be part of a galaxy or any known systems. As far as our sensors can detect, this landscape continues infinitely in all directions. The surface is pockmarked with holes as large as some asteroids. All across the horizon, dozens of massive worm-like creatures are bursting from the ground, pairs of powerful fins allowing them to glide through the dense atmosphere. They must have some type of colony underground. Let's try and explore the tunnels. See what happens there. So we're at maximum for astral threads. I'm going to get rid of that, because it's not going to be really helpful for us anyway. Set you to upgrade. That will definitely be useful. What's this? Oh, you've entered into a research agreement. That's nice. Yeah, still need 3 more months to finish that. Got sapphire lurkers here and emerald roamers there. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So I think we're doing okay with our worlds. You're a tech world. This is exotic gas per miners and volatile motes per miners, mining districts, amenities plus 20%, population growth speed plus 15%. So we've put civilian industries here. You know what? I think I'm going to do the same, although engineering research would also be useful. Why don't we actually make this an engineering research specialization? Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm also going to add in the clone vats, because we don't have those there yet either. Okay, and then council agenda. Let's do the gene tailoring. Let's then also go for open arms, infinite possibilities, give and take, evolving society. Let's do open arms. Actually, you know what? No. Let's do... that's happiness. Let's do evolving society for the unity boost. So we've also got our Tribune of Rights. You can be a homesteader. What do we have? Homesteader, that's food, but I don't think actually you have anything. Yeah, there's no food here at all. Let's go for logistic understanding. And then new research. Let's go for the fusion missiles. We don't have that yet. We're about to get wormhole travel, which would be nice. Because we do have, right here, a wormhole. And we've got another one. Where was it? I thought we had 2 wormholes in this playthrough, but I might be thinking of some other playthrough. So, 3 left. Okay. Almost. Almost. So that's you done. You're now moving there. Got the base whalers there. Oop. Total revolution. So, decrying the decadence and corruption of the planet's highest officials, the people of Maz 1 have risen up in solidarity with rebel forces. Every town and village, the fires of revolution will burn. Great. So, we've got wormhole stabilization now. And I think I'm going to go for... Actually, maybe the energy credits, because we're getting a little bit low. And there's nowhere we can colonize at the moment, right? Let's say above 60%. We've got an ocean world, but you know what? I'm not so keen on that. Although it is a good size, but at 65%, that's going to be difficult to keep people happy and productive. So let's go like that. We'll move you there, and then move to the next system. Oh, let's gain the physics insight. That's plus 10% monthly physics research. That will be excellent. Astral splitting, we'll eventually be able to do that again, but not for a little while. New research. Let's now go for the... Oh, let's go for habitability increase. That will help. That will help everyone across the board. Yeah, so like this 80%, for example, this be 85%, 80%. 90, yeah, so I think 80% is the lowest we have at the moment. You here, let's continue with the civilian industries there. And also eventually upgrade you, but there's nothing in particular that you want, so we're not going to worry about that yet. You're building stuff there. The rest of these are all building things, except for you. And I'm thinking, why don't we... Why don't we build these 2 city districts? Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. And then... Oh, construction completed. That's you in the Maelstrom. That's excellent. And now we're going to need a long time before we can build this next one. Oh, those freeholders are going back to wherever they came from. Blocker cleared. Okay, so this factory world, we could probably do the same thing here. Let's build all of those. We'll wait to the end of the month before we can build this last one. You're also good. Unity from jobs. Yeah, we never... Hold on. I've already spent the money here, though. Factory world. You know, let's just do that. We could add some Unity stuff here if we need it, but I think we'll be okay. So farm support, it's even more food than before, so that should be fine. Forge worlds. Moats per miner, so actually building 2 more of you. 1 more of you, I guess. Now 2 of you is good, and then the specialization would, I think, heavy industry as well. That should be, I think that would be the best. Yeah, nothing else to worry about there. So we've surveyed you here. Oh, that's a nice looking system. Uh, 29 left. Okay. So you are friendly and inferior. Speaking of being inferior, we should absolutely be building some ships. 6 more corvettes there. We need 3,000 alloys to be able to do all of that. We are getting some Zro, which is nice, so I could actually sell some of that. We are getting the volatile moats, of course. So let's actually, yeah, let's do both of those. Go like that, and build 10 more ships. Yeah, we do also have some frigates. I'm thinking let's add in 10 frigates to each of these fleets. That will be useful, and then once we get cruisers, that will be the next addition. Yeah, that sounds good. So, you are on your way to our next archaeological site, Extremophilia. So Mohammed Qudsi and his crew have made a surprising discovery on Ibanadar 1. The molten planet is home to an exotic array of extremophilic microorganisms. These bacteria live deep in the volcanic vents that scar the planet, thriving in the extreme heat, extremely high temperatures produced there. This unprecedented find is our first known example of organic life forms flourishing on molten planets. Moreover, the extremophiles on Ibanador 1 are in fact responsible for the rare gases detected in the thin atmosphere, producing these valuable compounds as a byproduct of their metabolic processes. Oh, yeah, that's looking even better and better. Okay, so this generator world, actually there's nothing else we can do there. We just need these people to move. Hyper Prime, there's nothing else we can do there. And I can't remove the volcano. We do have a specialization available here. Stability, widening divide, but physics research. You would be good for physics. Otherwise, nothing here. So, let's create a physics research enclave here. We've just had somebody die. Our Minister of Defense has just died. Not great. However, we can appoint somebody else. Diplomatic weight -5, defense hull points. That's not going to be great. Somebody like you would be better, actually. Let's go for you, because you are younger. And then let's go for the, I guess, the next level of logistic understanding. Get rid of those. So if we upgrade you, that's just going to give us more districts. We could actually do that. How are we doing for gases? We do... Yeah, let's do that. And we can add some more of these districts there. Tax districts, and that will go up to, yeah, even higher. So, this Forge world, we could upgrade you, and it wouldn't take anything special. So you know what, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We're fine for amenities, so I'm going to leave. I'm not going to build anything there. Oh. Year 0. So, Imart Subble has been deposed, paraded in chains through the streets of the capital. The former warlord was quickly executed. The victorious rebels have granted the planet's regions the authority to dictate their own affairs. After years of war, a tenuous peace has descended. So they've gained, shifted towards egalitarian. Excellent. So that's now everything on Mars 1, which is next to Mars Prime here. That's this one here. Lots of devastation too. Anyway, impact craters, I mean max mining districts. That would, it's not a bad planet by any means. So, this construction ship, still gonna need, what, 7 more months-ish? Oh no, I'm not getting 3 per month. So, that will be, what? Say 4 more months? Yeah, let's say 4 more months. Before we can expand there, then I'll have it move down here and take that one, and then move and take this one. You are overwhelming. Can we build some more ships? Yes, please. 2 frigates. Our first frigates are going to be built. Tech worlds. Let's go for the material workshop. Engineering research per 100 engineers plus 1. And then let's also go for the research labs here, because why not? We still need more mining districts here. I will definitely do that. Yeah, absolutely we'll do that. Oh, didn't mean to zoom in like that. Right click, 2 more months, excellent. We'll definitely be able to get that. So, we've got this generator world here. Anything else? Not much else at the moment. Policies, observation. Yeah, we're doing passive observation as we should. We've got these 2 gateways, which is, yeah, excellent. Great, so at the end of the year, we will then be able to build this starbase. Oh, and new research. So that's the fusion missiles. Oh, we could do habitability increase here as well. No, you know what? Basic strike craft. We don't have that yet. Then build another... That's a Corvette for you. Oh, and it looks like we can upgrade these fleets. So, you know what? Let's do that. That's going to probably take a lot. Oh, Ether Drake encounter. Creature observed in this system is unlike anything that the UNS James Cook has previously encountered. Highly aggressive and with destructive capabilities to match, it guards a planetoid that initial scans indicate is exceptionally resource rich. That's going to be this one. That's what it looks like. You are entering there. Oh, let's do a tribute of... Can we do a tribute of food? Let's do that. Great, so we don't have to worry about them attacking us. Oh, and you've decided to go somewhere else instead. Okay. So, oh, we don't have the alloys for this. You know what, let's cheat a little bit. Build that. And then let's have you move down here to the Atlas system. Oh, no. Whoa, what happened? Oh, upgrades. Damn it. They took all of my stuff. Let's sell some of you. Go like that. And then say, well, we can build the outpost. And then shift click this time, move there afterwards. And then, yeah, can't build the starbase because we don't have enough influence, which is absolutely fine. It was fully expected. So you're still on the move this one, this archaeological site under the ice. It shouldn't take that long. Yeah, that difficulty is much worse.
Ship upgrades apply.
Okay, that's you done. Nothing else we need to upgrade. These ones are coming along. That's oh, artillery corvettes. It looks like the corvettes are the ones that are mostly being worked on. So let's now go for the. Let's go for this ceramo metal infrastructure. Habitat max districts +1, colony development speed, infrastructure build speed, and cost reduction as well. All of that will be very useful. So Empire Capital, it looks like there's nothing really else that we can do here. Not unless there's some kind of like decisions, or oh, we could ascend a colony. Reduces its effect on empire size by 5 and increase the effects of planetary designation by 25%. That would be nice. Any decisions we can do? Send artifacts. That would help with bureaucrats, who we do have 600 of here. Amenities plus 25%. Scourge planetary growth. Yeah, but that's not going to worry about that. And we can't do anything about these. I'm just going to get rid of those. Yeah, okay. We built you, so you are now on the move. And we can build 2 more frigates here. Which is good. And then, you're friendly. You're cordial. And you are very friendly and, yeah, we have positive relations with you, which is good. Society management, yeah, don't have to worry about any of that. Yeah, so I'm just taking a look at this. It's nice to, I like the system, even though I realize it's meant for absolute beginners. But yeah, I'm also thinking about joining the galactic community when that pops up. Oh, we've got another, we've got a campaign for a new president that's going to happen. That would be interesting to follow as well. Science ships, you're all doing your thing. You'll be there shortly. You're doing the astral stuff there. You're still actually exploring. Oh, and this, you're moving to this rift. Yeah, fully expected. So, speaking of astral rifts, beneath the surface lies a vast network of chambers connected by a complex series of tunnels. Several of these were partially collapsed and appeared not to be in use by the worms. We piloted the rift sphere into the quietest. The walls are covered with a web-like substance which keeps the shale and loose gravel in place. We speculate that these are secretions from the worms. Most of the chambers are empty, but some contain murky pools of water. Within one, we've encountered a bunch of large mineralized cocoons half submerged in the liquid. We could proceed onwards or harvest the eggs. Let's try to harvest the eggs and see what happens there. For science. Okay, and you are going to do this one. This one is, we don't know anything about, so no idea. Okay, in this factory world, you've got some elite unemployment, but otherwise, yeah, that's everything. Speaking of, can we hire another leader? We've got 5 scientists, and you're ruling from Earth, which is why we don't actually have you. Yeah. Why we don't actually have you to do a science job. You're also 130 is when you will start having a chance to die. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. So this construction ship still need a couple more months before we can, yeah, worry about that. So this construction ship, you're there. You're in the Sol system. Why aren't you moving over here to do any of these? No, why don't we have you move there? 48 days. And then what I'll do, I'll build this outpost and then go back to automatic construction. Yeah, that should be good. I didn't realize that this one was actually coming all the way up here to build that. Or I definitely would have not allowed that. So, we are at Empire Capital here. Yeah, I'm actually tempted to get rid of a couple of these agricultural districts to do other things, but at the moment there's not much we can do. This generator worlds. Anything else we can build here that would make sense? I think the answer is no. Not at the moment. Economy, I mean, we do have... Yeah, there's research enclave, but maybe one of these would help, but honestly, not that much at the moment. We've got some... Yeah, tech... We just need more tech workers. But the population is not currently changing. Is that because we don't have enough housing? I don't really understand why this isn't growing, because we've got the jobs for it. We just don't... Oh! Journey begins. So, we are witnessing the inhabitants of Mars 1 take their first steps towards enlightenment. They look upwards, opening themselves to mysteries of the universe. As artistic expressions develop within their culture, so does art's power to capture the spiritual striving of the society. They yearn for something beyond themselves to believe in. Okay, well, we can acknowledge that. That's cool. New research. Let's now go for the coil gun, since we haven't done that for a while. Also, just notice we are actually negative for the exotic gases. So, wherever we're getting those from. Not you. That's moats as well. Generator world, yeah, that's not it either. Forge worlds. Nope. We get moats in a lot of places, which is nice, I guess. However, this one, we actually just need more miners to take this job. However, I will give you an upgrade, because we do have the moats to support that. Factory world. Yeah, the population, I mean, definitely expanding. Let's add in the clone vats here. Management plus 69. Yeah, there's a lot of people. A lot of people there. Robot. Yeah, so there's obviously a lot of people moving into this place as well. Moving out of Trappist Prime from the look of it. Oh, and you have leveled up. So, you are a scientist. Let's make you an explorer, because that's what you're doing. You're no longer on cooldown, that's excellent. Let's get rid of those. 3, 7, 12, 64, and -1, which most likely means that they're just moving different places, which is exactly what should be happening. So, new research. Let's go for... Ooh. Let's try and activate... No, we don't even have an L gate. You know, let's go first for the encryption. Yeah, that seems best. Oh, you here. You can now build that starbase and then auto build afterwards. Let's build those 5 ships. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I've just noticed this is green, which means it's now it's 70%. If I can I send someone here? I mean, it's a nice large high gravity. Yeah, this is the reason why the habitability is much lower. But that's good for engineering jobs. You know, it might not be a bad idea. But we can't send any there yet because we don't have enough alloys. So, we find ourselves inside of an enormous mesh. The energy crackles rhythmically along its grid-like walls. A concentrated cloud of dark matter is suspended deep within its tangled web. Translucent tendrils probe outward towards the energy barrier. Against the energy barrier, sparking a contact before recoiling back. The ghostly particles have moved as if patterned. Whatever the spectral mass may be, it is not reacted to our presence. Why don't we examine the mesh? See what happens there. Also, we're almost ready to colonize you. And I'm thinking, let's make it a tech world. Yeah, and then send you to colonize. Like so. Perfect. There's also this one over here. It's a nice Gaia world, so that will be excellent to take. Yep, you're building other things. You're building that. Can't build any more alloys here. Oh, we're now slightly negative for food as well. And we've got a new contact, which is an eliminator. Let's try and be nice. Oh, it's down here. Okay. There's the caravan. I don't see anything about where they actually are. However, you... Oh, okay, you're cordial. Guarantee independence. We definitely don't want to do that. You are friendly. Exactly what we do want. Yeah, well, let's just unpause and let the game run. Actually, I'm just realizing it's about half an hour. So I'm going to put a cut in the episode here. I do hope that you've enjoyed this one. If so, definitely please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time for an episode of Jamie Plays. Bye for now.